All right, so browser tabs. This is something that some of my clients are not even aware of tabs, what they are, that they exist, what they do. I like to remind them that, of course, they know what tabs are because everybody has used tab top folders, right? So like, you know, you have the folder, file folders, physical file folders that you use to keep your documents in, and they have little tabs at the top, right? And sometimes they're in different positions so that when you have those folders stacked together in a filing cabinet, you can see what subject is what, right? So that's exactly what these tabs are based on. They're based on file folders and how you can see the subject and very quickly grab that tab and pull out the subject you want. Okay, so I'll open up a web browser. I've been using Chrome lately, and so I'm just on the Google search engine, but do you see right here how it says new tab, and it kind of looks exactly like one of those file folders with new tab on it? Well, let's say that I go to Digital Helpmates, our website. So now that little tab has turned into the subject of the web page that I'm on. Now let's say that I want to open up more than one web page at a time. I don't want to close Digital Helpmates. I want to leave it open for later, but I want to open something else as well at the same time. You can do that, and you do it by adding a tab. So in the Chrome browser, you just click on this little plus sign, and you can see as I hover over it, it gives you a little hot tip as to what this is. It says new tab. You click on it, and you can see I've opened up a Google page, but over here, Digital Helpmates is still here. So if you ever want to go back to it, you can click on it, and now that tab comes to the front, comes to the forefront, and you're on this web page. Click on this tab, you're on this web page. Let's see. Oh, I know, the ferry schedule. So let's say for some reason you wanted them side by side. Do you ever have that experience where you like want to maybe copy something from one page and put it on another, or you want to cross-reference? I don't know. There's a bunch of different reasons why you might want to do this. Well, you can undock these tabs by pulling them down just a little bit. And I'll show you what it does. So I'm going to grab this Fast Ferry page. I'm going to pull it, click it and pull it down. And suddenly it makes its own window. And now when you take the cursor and hover it over the edge of a window, you can resize the window. I'm going to make this one take up half the page. And I'll move it up here to the top. And now I'm going to click on this one to make it active and come to the front. And now this one, I'm going to resize and make it take up half the page. And looky there, we have two web pages right next to each other. And these, you can add multiple tabs here, and you can do multiple tabs here. It's kind of like, you know, infinite number of web pages you can have next to each other. Now, let's say that you're done doing this side-by-side thing. And now you want to have one big screen where they're layered on top of each other like they were before, so you can switch between them. Well, all you do is you take this tab, you grab it, and you drag it back on top there, and there it goes. It's nested back with the other one, and you can now make this screen big again, and it's back the way it was before. Now, I'll show you one more trick when it comes to tabs. Let's say you have, I don't know, 4 or 5 tabs open. Let's see if I can choose some tabs that are not too content heavy. And let's see. Oh, Candid Construction. So let's say you have these 4 tabs open. You can reorder them in any order you want just by clicking and dragging into a different position. So you can move them around. And I do this all the time too. Sometimes I'll have, I don't know, 10, 15 tabs open, and then I'll, you know, maybe want to just be working in the first 2. Now, just know, if you have 15 tabs open, your computer is probably going to run a lot slower than it normally does. So just keep that in mind, because it's got little animations and whatnot on all of these different ones. But that is basically my hot tip for the day on how to use tabs in web browsers.